Yeah. Good evening. Today I would have a talk in a different way. We'll have question answers, but I'll just introduce you to the basics which we have already covered for last many lectures. I think you are new, or you also have attended. Most of you have attended the earlier talks. So I would like to introduce you three basic fundamentals. One is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. We all know. One is for the movement, whatever movement that is governed by Vayu, whatever transformation that is metabolism is governed by Pitta, and the binding entity holding both of them is Kapha. So this is how our body is formed. Balance of Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Further if we go, 7 dhatus. Rasa, Rakta, Mans, Med, Asti, Majja and Shukra. 7 dhatus. These are the structural units which we can see with our eyes physically. Then Dosh Dhatu Mala Mulam Hi Shariram. This is the sutra. Dosh Dhatu Mala Mulam Hi Shariram. Dosh is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Dhatu is the 7 dhatus which are the structural units. And Mala. Mala is Mutra, Purish and Swed. Urine, sweat and feces. These are the 3 malas. So a balance of a body depends on these 3 things. Dosh, Dhatu, Mala. That's why there is a very famous sutra called Dosh, Dhatu, Mala, Mulam, Hi, Shariram. Then comes into picture is Prakruti, which is again as per the predominance of the doshas in the body. Someone could be of Vata Prakruti, a person could be of Pitta Prakruti, or a person could be of Kapha Prakruti. Vata Prakruti people, the deterioration is faster, aging is fast, and all the actions, all the movements are very fast in broad sense. In a Pitta Prakruti person, because of the extra Pitta, these people are very courageous and they are warriors and they are very much aggressive in their work. These are Pitta Prakriti people. And Kapha Prakriti people are very intelligent people and they take time, they are at very high post and they are at decision making positions, the Kapha Prakriti people. So Vata, Pitta and Kapha, these are the Prakrutis. Then comes Manas Prakriti, that is Sattvic, Raja and Tama. Sattva, Raja and Tama, these are the 3 Manas Prakrutis. In broad sense. What I would like to tell you is, after that we had discussed about Dinacharya. So now I would like to elaborate more of Dinacharya, like what we have seen when we normally listen to anyone talking about Dinacharya, that is daily regime. What we feel is, we already know what Dinacharya has to be. We already know what a Dinacharya has to be. Still, we are elaborating more on Dinacharya, that is daily regime. I'll tell you what is the importance of a daily regime. It has some medicinal importance also, if we try to understand in a broad sense. Like for example, they say that a person should wake up early in the morning, depending upon how late eliminate the thing to get a natural call. So for a fit person it is necessary the nature's call as soon as. Second thing they say, cup of water which is called as Usha. Which are used for your Danta Dhavan. Now what we can understand is, there are certain medicines which were given sublingual. We keep some patients who are suffering from angina, these heart patients, they are given a pill that is given sublingual, below the tongue, and then if they get a chest pain, they put a pill below the tongue, and then they can walk without a chest pain. This is a common medicine used for angina people. What the sublingual medicine means, the action takes place from the oral mucosa, it is absorbed faster and it has a direct effect on the heart. In the same way, the herbs which are used for brushing the teeth, out of these herbs, there are few herbs which have good effect on the heart. So, when we are doing Danta Dhavan or when we are brushing our teeth, what was expected is, they were expected also when you are brushing your teeth. So, two things at the same time. Through the sublingual effect, and one best example is it will have good effect on the heart. It will help to strengthen the heart muscles. So this is a thought which they had. This is a long-term thought which they had thought in general sense for every person, whether he is a heart patient or not. That doesn't matter. But if he brushes his teeth with the specific herbs in the morning, those herbs will have a sublingual effect on the heart. That is what was expected. That's why they say that Dinacharya has to be followed. So then comes Danta Dhavan. Third thing, what they used to say is, do Abhyanga daily. After brushing your teeth, Abhyanga was supposed to be done. What role Abhyanga had? Abhyanga, they say that your skin is a presenting organ for so many things, also for Vata. That's why people, when they suffer from joint pain or heart diseases, you can see the darkening of the skin on the forehead, on the cheeks, and also this normal general body darkening is observed. So if we apply the medicated oil or only plain sesame oil on the skin, because the surface area of the skin is more, the absorption of the oil takes place faster, and this oil has a good effect on your digestive fire. It helps to ignite the digestive fire, and also it helps to reduce the Vata in the body by strengthening the bones and muscles. So Abhyanga, which is a part of Dinacharya, which we normally neglect, is a very important thing. So now you can understand one thing. If you are daily applying oil to your body before you take bath, half an hour before you take bath or 1 hour before you take bath, then you don't require to use any cosmetics to make your skin glow. There is no need to do that, because this oil will already have a glowing effect on your skin. So this is how Abhyanga is going to help in a long sense. Strengthen the bones, so no osteoporosis. Strengthen the muscles, so the muscle tone is maintained, and to keep the digestive fire ignited. This is the work of Abhyanga. Then after that, what is said is, you take your bath. Taking bath is also helps to improve the digestive system. It helps to ignite your digestive fire. When you are clean, you have good thoughts, and also you feel like eating. Your digestive fire is ignited after taking a hot water bath. Then comes your your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. So this is that your day-to-day activities are going to affect your general health in a long-term basis. So now, most of you can plan of brushing your teeth with the tooth powder so that you can keep your vital organs in a healthy state, because that is going to have an effect, sublingual effect on all your organs. Then they talk about three things which are to be had in a small quantity. One is kshar and lavan and pimpri. These are the three things which they say you should not have in excess. Lavan is salt. Salt, if you take in excess, there is a range of diseases which you can suffer from if you have salt in excess quantity. It's from impotency to hypertension or to gout. There are many diseases which can increase in the body. All the skin diseases also can be aggravated, or the water retention can be more. So the salt intake has to be less, they say. Kshar. Kshar, normally we don't have kshar, but when we have Chinese food, ajinomoto and all the ingredients which are used in different preparations, which can be come under heading called kshar, has to be taken in a less quantity, because it has an adverse effect on the kidney functioning and also again water retention. And pimpri. Pimpri is a herb which they say should not be taken in an excess quantity, except for people who are taking it in a Vardhaman Pipli, where you start taking one pimpri, increase it up to 30, and then again reduce it up to 1. They call it Vardhaman Pimpri Prayog. You take it with milk. Have powder of one pimpri with milk early morning. This is a type of rasayan. Like Chawanprash is a rasayan, pimpri is a rasayan. So if you're taking it in a rasayan form, you can take it in an increasing order from 1 pimpri to 30 pimpris and then reduce it up to 1 pimpri again. This is a Vardhaman Pimpri Prayog. But otherwise, too much intake of Pimpri could be dangerous. So these are the three things which are to be taken in a moderation. And again we talk about Nidra and Brahmacharya. Ahar is the food we take, the quantity of food we take, the quality of food we take, the timing when we have it, and the season in which we are having it. This is called as Ahar. Vihar is our Ahar, Nidra. Second is Nidra. Nidra is the quantity of sleep we take. Whether we take day sleep, whether we are taking night sleep, whether we are sleeping for 8 hours a day or we are sleeping for 2 hours a day, this is going to have an effect on your physical health. So Ahar, then comes Nidra. Sleep is equally important as your food. If you are having best quality of food and you are not getting proper sleep, the food is not going to help you. Second is Nidra and Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is not only abstinence from sex, but it is abstinence from any wrong thought. It could be abstinence from greediness. It could be abstinence from a desire which is not as necessary for normal day-to-day basis living. It could be greed, it could be jealousy. Abstinence from jealousy is also a part of Brahmacharya. Abstinence from all types of wrong thoughts. So Ahar, Nidra and Brahmacharya. Three pillars, like those three pillars, they are the three pillars of life. And if any of the one pillar is not functioning well, the person could land up with some disease. So Ahar, Nidra and Brahmacharya. In detail I have already discussed these points. I am just talking in broad sense. These are the three pillars. And now I would like, because we have not had interaction for a long time, I would like to know what you want to know about Ayurveda, and we can have some question answers. This is the basic which I have cleared. We can have some question answers, whatever doubts you have in mind. At least 2 questions per person. Abstinence from sex as well as abstinence from thought. Yeah.
What else?
Abstinence from wrong thoughts, greediness, jealousy, whatever wrong thoughts could come. Like if you are very greedy about getting rich, then you should be you have abstinence from that also. It's abstinence from all types of wrong thoughts.
And excess water also.
Yeah.
Excess water.
Excess water. Yeah. The water, it is actually very controversial, but what Ayurveda says, a person should, the quantity of water you take, it should vary from person to person. There is no fixed amount of water decided for anyone, because the temperature of the body is different. For Pitta Prakriti people, the temperature is very high, so they may require more water. For Kapha Prakriti people, there is already water retention. They are already stout, so they may require less water. Again, the physical activity, whether you are traveling by train or whether you come by a chauffeur-driven car to your office, also will decide the quantity of water you take. If you are sweating outside, climatic conditions, also if you are sweating out, then you may require more water. If you are just sitting in an air-conditioned room and working in your office, you may require less water. So quantity of water is never fixed for any individual. And whenever you feel like thirsty, you obviously drink water. You will not stay away from water. You will not hold that thirst. So it's fine to have the water which you require. It depends, and you have to decide the quantity of water you require. It is not you should have compulsory 10 liters of water a day or 5 liters of water a day. It's not like that. It depends on your physical activity and your work on that specific day. Then according to the diseases, if a person is